Heavy metal has always thrived in the margins, born from rebellion, sharpened by distortion, and sustained by a global legion of fans who worship riffs louder than reason. Yet for every Metallica or Maiden, there's a masterpiece buried in obscurity. Albums that shred with brilliance but never broke through the noise. This is a tribute to those unsung records, undeniable in their power, overlooked by the masses. Whether lost to bad timing, label neglect, or simply too weird for mainstream metalheads, these albums deserve resurrection. We'll dive into the forgotten corners of thrash, doom, black, and avant-garde metal to spotlight the records that should have been legends, but instead became cult whispers. This is overlooked and undeniable. The year is '88. The thrash scene is a battlefield. Metallica and Slayer are conquering arenas. Anthrax is cracking jokes in mosh pits, and underground warriors are clawing for recognition. Out of Atlanta, Hallows Eve marches forward with their third record, Monument. Less gore and more thoughtful than their previous albums, Monument marks a turning point for the band. Where Tales of Terror was raw speed and death and insanity sharpened the blade, Monument carves its name in stone. The riffs are heavier, the pacing deliberate, the hooks buried deep in granite walls. It's thrash that doesn't just attack, it endures. The title track, Monument to Nothing, sets the tone, mid-tempo riffs that grind like gears of war, vocals that echo with doom, and a sense of weight that feels carved from tombstones. Then comes the blast of adrenaline, Speed Freak.
Get me to the showtime, think I'm about to lose my mind. Speed Freak, driving like a maniac, capable of heart attack. Speed Freak.
This is Hallows Eve at their most feral, a thrash anthem that rips forward like a runaway engine. The riffs are sharp, the drums relentless, and the chorus is pure headbanger fuel. It's the track that proves the band could still unleash chaos when they wanted to. For fans who craved velocity, Speed Freak was the answer, a reminder that Hallows Eve could thrash with the best of them. But the true heart of the record lies in Righteous Ones.
Lead us on with make-believe, your so-called righteousness. We both know that all you do is add it to this mess. Disregard the family, we will make the rules.
A rallying cry, a fist in the air, this track blends aggression with anthem. The riffs are militant, the vocals commanding, and the chorus feels like a call to arms. It's thrash with conviction, less about speed, more about strength. In a genre often obsessed with technicality, Righteous Ones is pure spirit, a song that makes you want to stand shoulder to shoulder in the pit and shout along. At release, Monument was misunderstood. The German press tore it apart, calling it lethargic, and fans balked at many of the band's choices. But decades later, listeners return and hear something else: ambition. A band looking to evolve, daring to inject melody, seeking to carve hooks into thrash's chaos. Today, Monument stands as a cult relic. Not flawless, but fearless. Its highlights, Speed Freak and Righteous Ones, prove Hallows Eve could balance fury with anthem, chaos with conviction. It's a record that rewards those who listen beyond the surface, a monument not to perfection, but to risk, resilience, and raw thrash spirit. Monument is underrated, a stone-carved testament to Hallows Eve's ambition. Speed Freak is the band's thrash rocket, Righteous Ones their anthem of unity, and together they elevate the album from forgotten artifact to cult classic. So yes, the metal mistress says buy this album. While it lacks the absolute killer track like Lethal Tendencies, it is the band's most solid effort cover to cover. They aren't Metallica or Megadeth, but what they are is worth a listen.